Low income and fixed income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I want to hear from you, as this is an unofficial poll that will help me better understand everybody's situation right now and help me figure out my next move on Congress to get additional relief for everybody in this community, as well as millions of other struggling Americans. So with that being said, let's get into this right away. But really quickly before we do, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video. You watch these videos each and every day right here on this channel because you want the honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information of everything going on right now, and that is exactly what I bring you right here every single day in all of these videos. I literally do hours and hours and hours of research every single day, boiling all the information that I find every day down into these short videos and delivering them to you so you can stay tuned with everything going on right now, so ultimately we can get you as much money and relief as we possibly can during this tough time. So again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe down below, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I'm literally here by your side every single day on your team, helping you out in any way that I possibly can. So again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe down below, and let's get right into this. Alright, so like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I do want to hear from you. However, I do have some very specific questions that I do want to ask you in this video to help me better understand everyone's situation right now compared to previously, but I'm going to get into that more here in just a minute. Now, I also do want to figure out, but like I said, low income and fixed income Americans, what is really going on right now, because of course, I can look at my situation, I can look at the situations of a few people that I know, like in my personal life, you know, that I could call on the phone right now, but that's only a small percentage of people, right? But there are literally hundreds of thousands of you right here in this community, so if I can read through thousands of comments and get a better feel, like a better pulse on everything going on right now, this is a much better feeling, and you know what I mean? Like, it gives me a much better idea of the real situation that's going on all across the country, rather than just in my little tiny area where I am at right now, right? So with that being said, let's get into this a little bit further now. So according to everything that I'm finding out there right now, with all my research, in fact, I've laid it out to you in a lot of my videos. According to the reports and everything that I'm finding, they're making it sound like low income and fixed income Americans are getting absolutely hammered right now with everything going on. And I don't doubt that. Honestly, I see the comments down below, so I don't doubt that one bit. However, I want to hear it from many of you down below. So again, let me get into some of my specific questions here for you, and then we can figure out how I'm going to approach Congress. Because here's the thing. If you've been watching my videos for any length of time now, I've been doing anything I possibly can to get through to Congress. However, this is going to help me figure out my next move on them, right? We got to keep moving, because the deal is, Congress, I mean, seriously, they got to figure something out. I mean, the deal is, they have these stimulus packages on the table right now. It's not a matter of what's going on with the packages, because here's the thing. They can add stimulus checks in, they can add monthly checks in, they can literally add just about anything into these packages. So we need to figure out, what is our next move? How can we get through to Congress? And that's my job here, but I need to get some more information. One more thing I want to mention too before we get into this. I don't want personal information from you, so please do not leave personal information below. As I mentioned below or previously in other videos, there's a lot of scammers out there right now. Please do not leave your personal information. I'm looking for general information, okay? But I'll get to those questions here in just a minute. So here's what I want to know from you. Here we are in late 2021. In fact, I'm recording this video on the day after Thanksgiving. So today is, what is it? November 26th, I believe is the date today, as when I'm recording this video right here, right now. So my point is, late in 2021, as we record this video, we're only about 5 weeks away from the end of the year. What I want to know is, this time that you're experiencing right here, right now, as a low income or fixed income individual, so you're receiving your monthly benefit from Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, you know, whatever happens to be, or you're a low income individual, whatever the situation is, I want to know this from you. Is the situation right now worse? Like, what I want to know is, I'm going to give you a couple different categories here in just a second. How much worse is the situation right now for you than it was 2 years ago? Now, the reason I'm saying 2 years ago in 2019 is simply because last year, let's be fair, last year was also pretty tough, right? So it's not really a good comparison. What I want to know is pre-COVID, how is everything right now for you versus what it was this same time 2 years ago in November of 2019? Does that make sense? So basically what I want to know is the situation better right now in November or late 2021? Is your situation better than it was in the same time 2 years ago in late 2019? Is it the same? Is it worse, or is it really worse, or is it like way worse? So maybe leave down below so that I can read through as many comments as I can kind of quickly, because that's kind of what I want to do. I want to read through as many comments as I possibly can, and I imagine there's going to be thousands of comments on this video. So just to make it easier for me to read through as many as I can quickly, maybe just leave comments down below saying better, the same, worse, or way worse, or something similar to that, so that I can read through really quickly and kind of get a quick tally on, oh, wow, the vast majority of people are saying, this, that, or whatever. It'll help me better understand, and it'll help me get a better pulse on everything really quickly by reading through a lot of comments. So, according to what I'm seeing, like I said, many of these reports are saying low income and fixed income are having a really, really tough time right now compared to pre-COVID, like 2019. But I guess what I'm wondering is, I see the comments down below. Many people are saying, hey, I'm eating 1 meal a day. I'm maybe eating 5 meals a week, things like this. I can't pay all my bills. I can't pay my rent. Is this specific to 2021? Or do you think that the situation was somewhat similar back in 2019? Do you kind of say what I'm saying? Like, has it always kind of been this way? Or is this year way, way worse than it was 2 years ago in 2019? Does that make sense? So again, please do not leave your personal information. I'm not looking for that at all. I'm generally looking for just like real basic general statements, okay? There's a lot of scammers down there in the comments section. I do my best to delete them, but again, we want to make sure your information is protected. Plus, I don't want your personal information, okay? That's none of my business. It's honestly, I don't want that information. It is not my business at all. It is for you to keep. So please keep that private. But just generally, is this year, 2021, the same, better, worse, or way worse than it was 2 years ago in 2019? And when I say the situation, I'm saying everything. As far as your ability to pay for your rent, your ability to pay for your maybe mortgage if you have one, your ability to pay for utilities or food on the table, cover all your bills. Or do you think that this year, in late 2021 right now, is so far above and beyond how bad it has previously been? Let me know. I want to hear that as well, right? Because, maybe previously in 2019, 2 years ago, pre-COVID, maybe things were kind of tight, but at the same time, maybe at the end of the month, at the end of the weeks, you could get by. It was still tight, but yet it was still, okay, good. But here in 2021, maybe you're thinking, hey, this is really bad. I mean, seriously, I don't even have enough food each and every week. I certainly don't have enough food by the end of the month. I can't pay all my bills on time. I'm just kind of curious. As a whole, with everything cumulatively, as far as, everything that goes on your weekly basis, on a weekly, your life throughout the week, are things significantly worse? Are they kind of the same? Kind of how do we stand with this? So I'm just kind of, like I said, I just kind of want to get a better feel for what's actually going on out there, especially for everybody in this community, because obviously I represent you right here on this community, or in this community. So that's why I want to get a better pulse for what's going on out there, really, because here's the thing. I read all this information out there with all the information that I come across, these articles and everything else out there. But again, I don't know who these people are polling. I don't know where they're getting this information from. Maybe it's communities like this. I'm honestly not really sure. But that's why I'm reaching out to you, this community as a whole, and I want to get a better understanding of where does everybody sit in this community, because obviously we're all in this community together. We all want to do whatever we can together in this community, and ultimately I want to continue doing whatever I can on your behalf as your representative in this community, and like I said, your one and only daily advocate, to do whatever we possibly can to reach out to Congress and be like, hey, look, according to these 300,000 plus people, this is what we're seeing right here, right now in late 2021, right? So I don't know. I'm just thinking that this information might help me better figure out my next moves on Congress as far as how can we finally get through to them, right? But I think this is going to be some interesting information. Again, I get it. I see the comments down below. I literally read a ton of comments every day. I read through as many as I possibly can. I get about 5,000 to 7,000, even more than that some days, comments across the channel. So I read a lot of comments every day. Of course, I can't read all of them. I do my best to read as many as possible, but honestly, it would take me all day, every day, just to read through that many thousands of comments, right? But I do my best to read as many as possible. So I'm really curious to see how these comments come in and see what everybody's saying. I anticipate, I kind of have a feeling how this is going to go, but of course I want to keep that, I don't want to share my feelings quite yet, simply because I don't want to persuade anybody to, writing something. I'm just kind of honestly feeling like, I just kind of really want to know how you're really feeling during this time. Again, there's no right or wrong answer, honestly. Just let me know your situation right now. Maybe some people are having a totally fine time, right? Maybe some people are saying, hey, it's totally the same right now in late 2021 as it was back in 2019. I'm gonna I don't really think that's the case. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really think that's the case for the vast majority of people right now. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think that's gonna be the case. But again, maybe there's some people out there who are doing just fine. I don't know. That's why I'm asking, right? So anyway, I'm going to get back to the research. I'm going to keep doing everything I can, but I wanted to come back to you in this dedicated video really quickly and just kind of get a better pulse on what is actually going on out there between everybody in this community here. And then we're going to strategize once again and figure out, okay, with this new information that we have, and based on, however many comments are left down below, based on these couple thousand comments I anticipate, here's the situation, right? And this is a dire situation. We've got to do something about this immediately, right? No more sitting on our hands, no more twiddling our thumbs, no more waiting around for Congress to figure out what they want to have at the coffee shop today. Their $7 coffee, none of this stuff. We've got to figure something out immediately, right? So anyway, please remember, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. I'm truly doing everything I can, literally every single day. What's the solution anymore, right? Congress, I don't even know what to call them anymore. Seriously. You know what I mean? It is just like unbelievable what is going on. The situations are real right now. Everything that's going on is real right now. But it seems like Congress, pretends like, oh, it's great. Everything's great. But we'll see about that. Anyway, I'm here for you no matter what. Every single day, I will be here for you as your one and only daily advocate, helping you out in any way that I possibly can. I look forward to reading your comments down below. And again, leave your personal information out of it. But again, just leave me some honest comments. Seriously, let it all out. I'm here for you. I'm here to listen. I'm here to do whatever I can for you. So again, thank you so much for your continued support. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video or any others here on the channel with your friends, family, social media, as I have almost 2,000 videos right here. And again, I'll continue to be here for you each and every day. So I'm going to get back to the research, see what else is going on out there. And ultimately, I'm going to keep reaching out to Congress in any way that I possibly can to get through to them. So, again, thanks for watching this. I'll see you later in the next one.